On the morning of February 27, 2012, a tragic incident unfolded at Chardon High School in Chardon, Ohio. 6 students were shot, leading to the unfortunate loss of 3 lives. Witnesses reported that the shooter had a personal feud with one of the victims. 2 other injured students were rushed to the hospital. One of them suffered severe injuries that resulted in permanent paralysis. Another student sustained minor injuries, while the 6th had a superficial wound. T.J. Lane, a troubled young man, became the center of attention as he emerged as the prime suspect in the horrific school shooting. What led this troubled soul to unleash such devastation upon his fellow classmates? Make sure you watch all the way until the end as we unfold this senseless tragedy and all the lives it has affected. In the quiet town of Chardon, Ohio, a sense of unease hung heavy in the air. On that fateful day, tragedy struck at the heart of a tight-knit community. The events unfolded with shocking speed. As the students settled into their morning routine at Chardon High School, chaos erupted without warning. Screams filled the halls and gunshots echoed through the corridors. In just moments, lives were forever altered by an act of unthinkable violence. Teacher Joe Ritchie had just started his math class when he heard shots and ordered his students to lock down. Hearing moaning outside the classroom, Ritchie put on a bulletproof vest, opened the door, and dragged wounded student Nick Walczak into the classroom, where he administered first aid. Walczak's family credits Ritchie with saving their son's life. A student described these teachers as 2 of the greatest leaders in our school. By the evening of February 27th, the authorities identified the suspect as Thomas Michael T.J. Lane III, a 17-year-old former student of Chardon. Lane was attending Lake Academy Alternative School as a sophomore and used the same bus as several victims. The weapon used was a .22 caliber handgun. Lane was swiftly apprehended by the police near his parked car outside the school. Because of his age, Lane was held in custody as a juvenile, pending a decision on whether he should be tried as an adult. A close friend of Lane portrayed him as just an ordinary teenage boy. Speaking to CNN, she expressed being in utter disbelief about the incident. She noted that Lane often carried an air of sadness, yet he appeared outwardly typical. Another acquaintance mentioned that Lane frequently endured teasing at school, which prompted him to build a shield around himself and refrain from sharing personal details. A third fellow student conveyed to the media that Lane hailed from a severely troubled household. He was described as a reserved individual who displayed kindness to others, provided he felt at ease with them. There were rumors that someone had posted a warning about the shooting on Twitter, but this was not confirmed. News sources shared parts of a Facebook profile belonging to a person named T.J. Lane. The profile didn't show a location, but some of the user's friends were from Chardon. A specific post from December 30th, 2011 caught attention because the last line said, "Everyone just die." In a comment on January 20th, 2012, Lane explained that he wrote those words for a school assignment. Contrarily, students at Lake Academy contested claims of Lane being subjected to bullying. They characterized him as amicable and kind, although not particularly chatty. What are your thoughts? Do you think T.J. Lane was bullied and pushed over the edge by his fellow students? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos like it. After the shooting, students praised 2 teachers, Frank Hall and Joseph Ritchie, as heroes. Students expressed thanks to them for their courageous actions on Twitter. Hall was said to have charged at the shooter, who was aiming his gun at him. A student said that Hall frequently spoke of caring for his students, which was shown by his actions. In May 2012, following an evaluation of T.J. Lane's mental competence, a judge ruled that Lane was fit to stand trial. Later that month, the decision was made to charge Lane as an adult. February 26, 2013, marked the day when Lane made the decision to plead guilty to the charges brought against him through the indictment. Subsequently, on March 19, 2013, the court delivered its verdict, decreeing 3 consecutive life sentences for Lane. ensuring he would remain incarcerated for life without any possibility of parole. As he entered the courtroom for the sentencing hearing, Lane carried out an unsettling action. He discarded his dress shirt, revealing a white t-shirt bearing the handwritten word, "Killer," across its front. Throughout the duration of the hearing, his demeanor oscillated between disturbing smiles and smirks. Following the pronouncement of his sentence, Lane directed offensive comments while giving the middle finger at both the families of the victims and the attendees present in the courtroom. His disgusting actions obviously display his lack of remorse for his actions. In February 2014, the families of the deceased students Nick Walczak initiated a wrongful death lawsuit against Chardon School District and Lake Academy Alternative School in Lake County. The judge dismissed the school district and academy as defendants, retaining only 5 current and former employees of Chardon School District and the high school. The families appealed to the Ohio Supreme Court, but in July 2016, the court declined to hear the case, sending it back to the Lake County Common Pleas Court. Furthermore, legal representatives for the estates of the 3 deceased students filed wrongful death lawsuits at both the federal and state levels against TJ Lane's family. The cases were resolved in May 2014 through a settlement that involved the Lane family agreeing to pay almost $2.7 million. The settlement included claims against Lane's father, maternal grandfather, and paternal uncle, along with their associated insurance companies. On September 11, 2014, Lane, along with 2 older inmates, managed to escape from Allen Correctional Institution in Lima, Ohio. However, their escape was short-lived as Lane was recaptured the following day, and all 3 individuals were transferred to a maximum security prison. Years rolled on, and while the scars left by that tragic day would never fully fade, Chardon began the slow process of healing. The town had learned in the harshest of ways the importance of community, empathy, and the power of collective action. TJ Lane's story remained a haunting reminder of the complexity of the human psyche, the need for greater understanding of mental health, and the shared responsibility to prevent the descent into darkness. Chardon's response to the tragedy became a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, the town's determination to turn pain into purpose, to honor the memory of the victims through positive change, showcase the potential for growth, even in the face of unspeakable darkness. The echoes of that unforgettable event served as a call to action, a plea to transform despair into hope, and a reminder that ultimately, the community had the power to write its own story of redemption. Thank you for joining us on this journey through a story that reflects the depths of human existence. If you've been captivated by our content, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to stay connected for more thought-provoking narratives in the future. Your support fuels our creative exploration and allows us to continue sharing stories that resonate with you.